Hello everybody, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to AFK Greg, or at least semi-AFK it. For the stats, I recommend you having 99 of the combats, because, Greg hits hard, and you trying to AFK a God Wars Legend 2 boss, you gotta have the stats for it. For Herblore, I recommend 106 for the Elder Overloads, 99 Prayer for the Malevolence, or 95 for Turmoil, whichever one you got. 99 or more Invention just for the better perks, because, the higher your Invention is, the better perks you have access to. And 96 Summoning for the Ripper Demon, or if you really want 99 for Steel Titan. They're both the same in my book. For the gear, it's pretty self-explanatory, like you could look at it, but I have custom fit trimmed masterwork armor. Essentially it lasts twice as long, and I don't plan on selling it, so that's why I custom fit it. Which, maybe it's something you guys would want to do too, because, trimmed masterwork, it lasts for like, I think 55 hours, and custom fit trimmed fits, it lasts for, I think 110 hours, so twice as long, not bad. And when I'm showing both the pictures of the scythe and the spear, that's like what you decide to do, because essentially it's the same armor. The only difference is the weapon. One you can be praying with melee, that's with the spear. And if you're using the scythe, you're going to be protecting with range. For the perks, I have by no means the best perks out there. You can choose what you want. This is what works for me. I'm still planning on upgrading some stuff, but I got Enhanced Devoted 4 and Crackling 4, Reckless 5, Devoted 3 and Biting 4 and Venom Blood, which I do recommend you have Venom Blood. If not, you could just use the Incense Stick, which removes the Venom, or just the Anti-Poison ++. And a while back, Devoted 4 and Enhanced Devoted 4 didn't work together, or Devoted 3, but they did change it, so now they do work again together. They don't stack onto each other, but they work separately. So theoretically, you can technically take 1 damage forever if they proc like consistently right after each other. But for the weapon, if you're using the spear, I do recommend you having Lunging 4, because that does increase the ability of, or increase the damage of Dismember. So overall, more DPS. For the Archaeology perks, I got Fury of the Small, which a little bit more adrenaline, so more DPS to get to those thresholds. Persistent Rage, which makes this AFK, so you don't have to stall adrenaline. You'll start out with, however much adrenaline you got. And Luck of the Dwarves, tier 4, so I could always just rock the Asylum Surgeon's Ring. I did forget to mention, in my cape, I do have the Invention Cape, Strength Cape, and Defense Cape. So the Strength Cape adds, I think, 3.6 seconds longer to its member. And the Defense Cape is, a second sign of life. So if you die, it'll save you. An Invention Cape is just to lower the amount of charges used. It doesn't make that big of a difference, but it adds up. For the inventory, I'm gonna, again, you could see it for 1 Elder Overload potions, which if you guys are rocking Supreme Overload potions, it still does work, but I do recommend you guys upgrading it. For the second one, Super Prayer Renewal potions, it's just for, prayer regen. Weapon Poison +++ for more damage. The Super Restore Flask just for, more prayer. Enhanced Excalibur for the extra healing. Ancient Elven Ritual Shard for the same thing. It's, like the Enhanced Excalibur except for prayer. The Kuarm Incense Sticks increases how much damage poison does, so I think it's by 10% more DPS. And Armor Spike, same thing, it's more DPS, because you're going to be in melee distance if you use the spear, so it'd be worth using. For the bars, this is it. The top one is for the spear, and if you use a scythe, the bar's on the bottom. So while killing Greg, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be camping 2 hours at a time. Now, my inventory is only set up for like 36 minutes because, sometimes Greg does hit you a lot. So that's why I just come back, rebank, and that's it. But the reason why we do it for 2 hours at a time is because for every hour you do while killing any boss, you can gain up to 1,000 Mark of Wars. And with Greg, after 13 kills, you get the 1,000 Marks of Wars. Now, whilst doing this, you should get more than 13 kills. You should be getting like 30-ish kills per hour doing this. But again, why we do it for 2 hours at a time is because after we do the second hour, we can buy a refresh thing again, and for the 2k points, and then we can like take our vampirism off cooldown again. Bam, that easy. Only downside is you will have to use 100 Viswax. Or I guess 50 if you don't want to do like the complete next hour, but that is up to you. Doing this is simple. You just go to the war retreat, teleport, do your bank thing, get your adrenaline up, go through teleport. I normally have auto taliate off because these guys normally attack me and then I would lose my ultimate, so I would just turn it on now. Set it to fastest, go in, and then do your like whole spiel real quick. Oh, I forgot to extend vampirism, but it's okay. Let's see, overload those guys up, repot them to 1 hour. And now we wait. Now this is how AFK, now this is how AFK it is. Like, you don't really have to do anything on the bars. It does everything itself. The only thing you'll have to worry out is occasionally Greg will smack you a few times where you will have to eat. So if you want to use Alt 1 toolkit for, set it at like 30% HP when you get down there so you can eat a piece of shark. Or if you're just here and you're just watching the screen anyways. The only thing I do recommend is you, like when the fight's over, you turn off your prayer and you like run towards like the middle of the stage so you're not taking any extra melee hits. So the prayer to save some prayer thing, and in the middle, I like to stand right here, right above this circle, because this is MD right here. And the only difference with Scythe is just stand a little bit away, and you do want to turn off run. That's a must. Because if you turn on run, you'll always hit melee distance, and that's no good. But that's pretty much it, guys. This is the guide. And feel free to upgrade and downgrade where you see fit. This is what worked for me. So if you don't have, trim masterwork or whatnot, you can do it with masterwork. It'll be a little bit harder, a little bit less AFK. But it still works in the end. And that's the only problem with Scythe, is these shadows. If you don't kill him fast enough and Greg teleports right next to you, he will, clap you. So be aware of that. So it's a little bit less AFK, a little bit slower than the spear, but still overall a bit more safer because you're not constantly getting hit by melees. Oh, I forgot to mention that if you use a Scythe, the only thing you have to worry about again is turn off run, and you don't need to stay on the side of the map. You can if you want to. You'll take a little bit less damage, but honestly, you should be healing up like more than enough. Like you could like stand on like this end of the map instead. That's why we have that Venom Unplug, just in case, because the poison is what really gets us. But if you have something lower, like if you have Torva or that such, then I would say stay on that side. But with the, custom work, doesn't really matter where you stand. Just don't stand in melee distance. And an easy way to view this is the Scythe is a tad bit slower, but it's safer. The spear, it's a bit faster, but a little bit more dangerous. I honestly prefer the Scythe method just because of like how much safer it is, because you gotta think about it, right? You can change how you see fit, upgrade stuff for more DPS, lower things for less DPS, whatnot. But the goal for AFKing is survivability is more important than a little bit more DPS. But I hope you guys enjoy. Please do subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment what you want next, guys. And I hope you guys enjoy. Peace out, Girl Scouts. But guys, this is the loot from basically the 2 hours. We're short 10 minutes, but it wouldn't make much of a difference unless you get like another rare drop. But with just the rare items, I may have banked some, but 4.3 million. So, like, doing this method, you have to get a rare drop to actually make it profitable, or else you're just breaking even, basically. But with the drops, 27 million. Hello everyone, Alan here. Thank you very much for watching the video. Leave a like if you liked the video, and subscribe for more videos. And with that, peace out, Girl Scouts.